And we're back. My name is Jay Weidner, and you're listening to Smoke and Mirrors, the radio show for people with the brain. And we're back with Sharron Rose, the Renaissance woman. Sharron, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. All right, so where were we? I liked what you were saying, but it was so long ago, I think I forgot.
Well, I'd like to speak a little more about the role of women in ancient societies, because we've come very far from that. Although, in many ways, we're trying to come back, but it's kind of confused. You know, in the ancient societies, first of all, the woman's body was seen as a magical vessel. She, you know, just as, you know, a plant grows out of the earth, from her body sprang life. This was a great mystery. And because this happened, women were highly revered. This process of pregnancy and giving birth was seen, you know, as extremely sensual and life-altering experience. And the woman, once the child had been born, was the first teacher. It was her role to instill the spiritual values into the child and really set them on their path. The women were really keepers of what we call the psychic energetic landscape, the realms of sexuality, the realms of birth and death, the realms, they were mediators, they were tribal leaders, they were priestesses, spiritual guides, educators, and particularly initiators into the mysteries, sacred mysteries of sexuality and spiritual transformation. And through many, many centuries, through their interaction with each other and their children and the environment, and as well as through really, really tuning their, what we call women's intuition, which today people think, you know, if you have this kind of ability, you're kind of strange. But that was highly honored in these societies, and through this, they created a body of knowledge called women's mysteries. That's what we call them today, and these were mysteries that included comprehension of underlying principles, cycles and flow of nature in the cosmos, the hidden secrets of life, death, and fertility and sexuality, the arts of healing, such as the magic of plants and herbs, and insight into the nature of the psychic, energetic, emotional patterns that flow between the physical body and what we now refer to as the luminous energy field. And also they were excellent because they were always tuning in to the spiritual realms, receiving messages from the higher realms and bringing knowledge in that way into this realm. So they were really the caretakers. And this was a beautiful thing, and this has been completely corrupted and turned upside down.
So you think that so as women have I guess no longer are the responsible ones because we've given this over to schools and hospitals and priests and all these other people, rabbis. So in a way, the anchor that holds society to, you know, in one place is been removed. We're just kind of thrashing around on the waves, right?
Well, yes, and in the Kabbalistic tradition, which I'm familiar with, having grown up in a Jewish family, the woman is seen as the foundation of the home, the foundation of spirit, the teacher. I know many people think that it's kind of a strange thing, you know, that women are veiled or have to wear wigs and all this stuff. But at the same time, you know, they are still holding on to this deep sense of mothering that so many are missing. A friend of mine who's a psychologist said that people come to her these days and they just want to be held. That we're losing our sense of even caressing and touching each other. And that they just want the mother to return because the mother's gone.
I mean, we're afraid to hug each other. You get accused of all sorts of terrible things, and it's become a world where where there's a lot of talk about how much we all get along and everything, but actually people are more isolated now than any time in world history, I think.
Well, this is what René Guénon talks about when he says that, as this uniformity rather than unity comes on, that we become mere units. Everybody dressing the same, everybody, with all of these rules. And the beauty of humanity is that everyone is different. Everyone has a gift. All the work I've ever done has to do with finding that gift, seeing that gift, which is obvious in everyone if you have the eyes to see, and doing everything you can to nurture that gift and show children and anybody what they are capable of, what wonderful things bring them into life. We're being alienated. We're completely alienated from Mother Earth. We, as you always say, the average age of a farmer in America is 57. I have a friend who's a teacher in the Boston school system. He said kids think that milk comes from the supermarket. We are completely alienated from our earth, and we must come back. But I have to say that, as well as I do, there is a very strong movement among the young people. You might call them the tribals or the kind of the hippies of this time, where they have festivals like Burning Man and these kind of things where the energetics between them is so beautiful. There is such respect, and they are hugging each other, and they are, treating each other in ways that are very, very respectful. So there is a very strong movement to rediscover. And those same young people are very involved with permaculture and finding new creative ways to heal the planet and to live in harmony. So that is going on. See, for me, there's this complete bifurcation going on where it's almost like there's two worlds. There's that world, the world of, that's being imposed, the world of terror. And then there is this other world of complete magic. It's like white magic and black magic. Magic is just energy, and it depends how you use it. So same thing with technology. These tools we have, the internet, and even television, we are, in our work, using the same media to bring a message of communion and harmony, whereas, other people are bringing it to, terrify you.
Ah, yes. Well, we have to use the tools that we're given, and we have to use them in a responsible way, and we have to use it in a way that's accepted by the normal, regular people, so that they can hear our message, and we have to be respectful of their points of view too. So we're going to be back with Sharron Rose. My name is Jay Weidner. You're listening to Smoke and Mirrors on the Global Star Radio satellite, across the world, across the universe, and into your head. I'm Jay Weidner. We'll be right back.